It's a beautiful day here in Swellendam. It's been extremely hot and today it's raining and I feel that I can record this now. First of all, I'll introduce myself. I am Haidee Nel. My inner child, you could say, is Liefie. She's also connected to my higher self. I'm introducing her because she's quite an integral part of my work. She has given me a form in which I can creatively express my human experience in a gentle and forgiving way. Haidee Nel is an artist, performance artist, storyteller, sculptor. I love carving in wood and mixing it with resin and marble dust. My work is a form of playing and the thrilling but sometimes painful cracking of codes in this magnificent game called life. The collision is the story of how Seun and Liefie came to collaborate. It was in April 2022. I saw this digital singing Frida Kahlo type image, singing old Afrikaans folklore song. It was really funny. I had to just see who this cultural recreator is. And then I noticed his name on Instagram was Seun. I immediately resonated because Haidee Nel is the undercover name for Liefie. Wildly curious, I had to know more and found Seun's YouTube. There I found a sound journey that reactivated something deep within my soul. Voel nog pols. There was a knowing that I am no longer alone. There was a crack in the feeling of deep isolation. I guess I was in some kind of dark night of the soul. A time I could feel the weight of the apocalyptic world pushing down on my life. But finding an artwork creation sparked my understanding that I'm not alone. I started following him. He thanked me for the follow and said enjoy the ride, I think. And little did he know that I was already cracked open by one of his sound journeys, and the conversation then When there is a connection, then it creates a spark that creates a light. And when there is a collision of sparks, it becomes a lighthouse. It only takes one stretched out hand, a little kindness, to keep on creating and sharing with the world, even if it inspires only one person. The mere force of such collisions can cause a revolution of the earth, the heart, the mind, and the soul, and that ripples and activates all that surrounds it. As we continued deep conversations and sharing our creative work with each other, we realized that we've been on the same frequency, on the same timelines, experiencing life as another version of myself simultaneously. For me, this raised many questions of time and space, previous incarnations, perhaps the creation process. Where are we channeling our creations from?
Little did he know that
how can it be so similar and familiar? Are we all connected beyond what we believe, beyond our limitations?
And the conversation.
What is trying to come through? What are we meant to understand and share with the world through our creative work?
Then it creates a spark.
Because now there's two of us.
Creates a light.
En nou gaan ek kakspot. Is the connection that creates a spark not then similar to the neurons in the brain myth? If 90% of the brain is dormant and the neurons in the nervous system starts to connect and spark each other into activation, then each neuron starts creating pathways to the next neuron, creating more sparks. And so the whole nervous system starts lighting up, connecting. If there would be a dead or diseased neuron cell, would the frequency signals of the other neurons not be strong enough to repair and build in order for the whole system to heal and awaken?
Same frequency.
Maybe then,
on the same timeline,
in parts where there is little connection, collision is needed to create light pathways.
For me, this raised many questions.
Or could it be that all the neurons are active and sparkling all the time, but on different frequency levels, multi-dimensional? Would it be safe to say then that when sparks from different dimensions collide, that the collision would be huge, activating not only on one frequency but multiple frequencies, creating a lot of boom, all connections sparked a remembrance. It is as if we have different pieces of the same puzzle, and revisiting our creations, we could complete the stories together and crack the codes to the mysteries of life. Waarheid. Given the opportunity to talk about creations in a safe environment without self-doubt, ego competition or jealousy, we expand ourselves beyond the boundaries and limitations that we have set for ourselves, and the eye opens to the bigger picture, bird's eye view.
order for the whole system to heal
We become
and awaken.
each other's teachers
Maybe then
and muses. We encourage each other to fly
this little connection,
and heal,
collision
breathe
is needed.
patience
Create light,
into the healing wounds.
space.
For that is where
Or could it
we have
be
realized the
all
womb
the neurons are
of transformation,
sparkling,
creating a whole new,
different frequencies,
fantastical world.
multi-dimensional? Would it be safe to say then that when sparks from different dimensions collide, collision,
Hoe vind ons 'n keer? Ek's net vir 'n paar jare hier op aarde. Ek kry die lyf. Ek kan my seksie kyk.
all connect,
Dink jy ooit vir jouself wat maak ons hier op aarde?
we could complete the stories together.
Donker om my, donker om my, donker om my.
Given the opportunity to
Maar
talk,
my vinger is so diep om. Daar is silwer om hierdie wolk. Die wolk bring ook die reën. Die reën sal die volk kom sien.
ourselves in the eye,
My vinger voel nog 'n puls.
each other's teachers, patience into the healing wounds. That is where we have realized the womb of transformation, creating a whole new, fantastical world. The story of the two sculptures. Liefie and Seun was born in my master's studio at Michaelis School of Fine Art, UCT, in 2003. Kan jy nou glo? While I was trying to complete my master's, my life took a different turn and I fell pregnant with my first daughter, Maya. Returning to my studies after giving birth, I fell pregnant with my second daughter, Lila. What a perfect timing. Raising my daughters helped me with my own hero's journey. Discovering the inner child and addressing the trauma and the wound in the true self, and connecting with the Creator through creativity. The sculpture figures, Liefie and Seun, is about the size of a Barbie and a Ken doll. They were made in such a way that their clothing can be substituted with different materials and colors, a lot like Lego. Through playing and experimenting with different colors, shapes and forms, I realized that it profoundly changes the stories of the figures completely. And over the past 20 years, I transformed Liefie into many different versions of herself. Die seentjie somehow fell through the cracks. he was completed in wax, but he was never molded or cast, kind of dormant. It is only now in 2023 that I feel ready to complete him and bring him to life after 20 years. It is through the broken parts, through the cracks, that the light gets in and shines out of. It is, as I have come to understand, through the wound womb we give birth to the graduate itself. The Liefie and Seun installation. The installation will surely be one of a kind. 20 years in the making, and now for the first time revealed, a revelation. Liefie and Seun finding balance, playing the game. Skarwe bring geluk. Let the games begin. 1, 2, 3 block myself. The installation will consist of 2 arcade gaming units. Unit 1 for Liefie and 1 unit for Seun, pink and blue. The interior screen space will be the area in which the sculpture figures of Liefie and Seun will be presented in a 3D installation within the screen cube. I hope you understand that. Seun will then, or Richard will then project a digital sound journey on top of the sculptures and into the cube space. We are hoping to create a type of infinity cube. We really want to create an interactive sculpture, so some of the buttons will be able to do surprising things. Each arcade unit will have 2 headphones, each to fully experience the sound journey. The Liefie and Seun installation. The installation will surely be one of a kind. 20 years in the making. And now for the first time revealed, a revelation. Liefie and Seun finding balance, playing the game. Skarwe bring geluk. Let the games begin. 1, 2, 3 block myself. The installation will consist of 2 arcade gaming units. Unit 1 for Liefie and 1 unit for Seun, pink and blue. The interior screen space will be the area in which the sculpture figures of Liefie and Seun will be presented in a 3D installation within the screen cube. I hope you understand that. Seun will then, or Richard will then project a digital sound journey on top of the sculptures and into the cube space. We are hoping to create a type of infinity cube. We really want to create an interactive sculpture, so some of the buttons will be able to do surprising things. Each arcade unit will have 2 headphones, each to fully experience the sound journey. I usually don't respond to total strangers with such openness. The bells started ringing non-stop from there on forward. One of the first lines was, "There's a crack in everything, and that is how the light gets in. Ring the bells, ring the bells, ring the bells that still can ring." Leonard Cohen.
Is dit in my natuur? Hoe vind ons 'n kuur? Ek's net vir 'n paar jare hier op aarde. Ek kry
The collaboration in the moment in die oomblik. From the moment we found correlations between our creative works, it became very clear, starting from Double by Red Riding Hood and the sound journey for Wolf. It was mind-blowing. The more we spoke, the more pieces of the puzzles we found. Each piece of the puzzle we exchanged with each other started completing and expanding our understanding of our own work and the bigger picture. Roy Kappie and Evolve will be coming soon. There once was a wise owl that sat on an oak tree. The more he saw, the less he spoke. So I guess there is no words to explain the unexplainable. It's only time to create, and we will be able to visually, creatively draw you into our world.
hoe laat is dit? Hoe lang rol ek al hier rond? Is het te laat om nog te droom? Die een waar ek sing en almal luister.
The collaboration in the moment in die oomblik. From the moment we found correlations between our creative works, it became very clear, starting from Double by Red Riding Hood and the sound journey for Wolf. It was mind-blowing. The more we spoke, the more pieces of the puzzles we found. Each piece of the puzzle we exchanged with each other started completing and expanding our understanding of our own work and the bigger picture. Roy Kappie and Evolve will be coming soon. There once was a wise owl that sat on an oak tree. The more he saw, the less he spoke. So I guess there's no words to explain the unexplainable. It's only time to create, and we will be able to visually, creatively draw you into our world.
Okay, ek gaan dit nou in Engels sê. I think one of the most profound codes that we closed
I think that it's really important
to make a huge bolt
to make it known that only headphones are allowed
and observe
it's actually man
and the shuffle.
to use that word.
What an incredible show.
Because headphones make it super intimate, submersive. It's almost like you put headphones on your head. It's like you are giving yourself the opportunity to just escape this world, all the noise around. And then also the sound is designed for lots of little